Hey, fast food survivors. I think that everyone at some point in their life should work in a fast food or retail job. Not to build character or improve their work ethic, but just so they understand what it's like to work in those kinds of jobs. They wouldn't work in fast food their whole lives, maybe just for 6 months, so you get a feel for it. So, with that, let me tell you about my time working at fast food shop. I used to work at a very small, local hamburger shop. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it. It's called McDonald Trump. You know, the one with the famous yellow arches, the creepy clown mascot, and an ice cream machine that's always broken? Yeah, I worked there. Behind the scenes of the ice cream machine conspiracy. But you might not know the story behind the scenes. You ever wondered what it's like to deal with customers at a place that is open 24/7? You've probably heard about the Mec restaurant ice cream machine conspiracy, right? It's true. 9 out of 10 times, if you ask for an ice cream cone or milkshake, they'll say the machine's down. But here's the thing. Nobody knows how to fix it. Not even the employees. Some say only a secret group at Mec Restaurant S Corporate knows the fix. Others think it's a marketing tactic to keep us hooked on fries and burgers while we wait. Wild, right? The boss situation. The Mec restaurant I worked at was near a busy shopping mall, so we had customers all the time. But here's the fun part, the store owners also ran another Mec restaurant across town. And since that location was always busier, they spent 99% of their time there. So I didn't really have a boss most of the time. On the rare occasions they did show up, they would just pick up some food and then inspect how we made burgers. And every single time they found something wrong.
The fries aren't salty enough. Lettuce. This is a burger, not a salad. You're fired. Just kidding. We're understaffed. Get back to work. Why is the ice cream machine broken again?
Like, bro, I don't control the ice cream machine. The Mec crews. But let's not forget about the classic Mec restaurant experience. The employees themselves. I worked with a crew that was, well, let's say interesting. There was this one guy, we'll call him Sonic, not just fast, lightning fast. While others made 10 burgers, he whipped up 50, buns flying, lettuce swirling in a burger tornado. Sometimes one burger mysteriously vanished, eaten, teleported, or sacrificed to the speed guy. No one knew, and the manager didn't care. Because, one-man army, 5-man workload, pure profit. Then there was Hulk, the prankster. His specialty, extra pickles. One day he went overboard, a whole pickle jar stuffed into a burger. The head chef took a bite and boom, pickle explosion. The manager sighed and walked away. Hulk? More pickles, more power. At least it wasn't another Hulk smash ketchup disaster. And finally Joker, always late, 3 times a week, strutting in like it was his grand entrance. The punishment? Wearing a full clown suit and dancing through the corridor like it was his personal stage. Absolute chaos. Yet somehow he always got the job done in the weirdest way possible. No one understood his methods, but as long as the burgers kept selling, who was going to question the clown? The 90-second escape. I usually worked the closing shift, and at the end of the night we would turn the alarm and we would have 90 seconds to get out of the store. But one time I had the opening shift. So I unlocked the door to get in with my key, and the alarm went, meaning I had 90 seconds to turn it off. No big deal, right? I turned the alarm on all the time when I was closing. So I go to the little control panel and I type in the code and nothing happens. The beeping is still there and the clock is still ticking down. So I go, okay, I'm gonna press each button very carefully. I'm gonna make sure each button makes a beep when I press it. Beep. 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 Suddenly, the entire restaurant goes dark. The normal lights shut off and weird red lights start blinking like it's some kind of high-security vault. So I go, okay, I'm going to make sure to press each button very carefully. And I start thinking, did they change the passcode without telling me? Was the only passcode I know, so we're just gonna try it again. And I press each button very carefully. Beep. 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 And it goes quiet. And then the alarm goes off. I still had like 20 seconds left, but I guess when you get it wrong 3 times, it automatically assumes that you're a burglar. So while the alarm is going off, I look on the contact sheet for the owner's cell phone number. I step outside, I call him, and he doesn't pick up. So I go back inside, find the number for the other Mec restaurant. They open an hour before we do. Someone picks up with their stupid voice. Oh, thank you for calling Mec restaurant. Blah blah blah, gibberish. How may I help you? And I go, hey, is Batman there? That's not his real name, guys, don't worry. And they go, just a minute. Yeah, sure, I have all the time in the world. The cops might be on their way, but take your time. So Batman picks up.
I am Batman.
I know.
Hello.
Hey, Batman, this is Spider-Man. What's the passcode for the alarm?
What are you doing there, Spider-Man?
Why aren't you answering the question? I have the opening shift.
Is the alarm going off?
Yeah, no one told me the new code.
Yeah, we changed it. It's the last 4 digits of your social security number.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Batman. I don't know my social security number. So, I finally get the alarm off. No one showed up, thankfully. Which I actually don't know if that's a good thing or not now that I say it out loud. We did have a manager who would make the schedule and sometimes tell us,
Hey, can you guys do a better job at your job?
But other than that, he was cool. He watches my videos, they're big fans. The Mec Poster Incident. One time, my manager asked me to take out the trash. As I was hauling it to the dumpster, I noticed something in the pile. A cool-looking Mec restaurant poster. I thought, this is too nice to throw away. I'm taking this home. The next day, everyone at work was like, hey, where's the Mec restaurant poster? I swear it was here yesterday. And I was just standing there like, I have no idea. And I'm thinking, I have the poster. I decide not to tell anyone that I had the poster. And it's still hanging up in my room. Big Mac fire. Okay, then the other story, I was working with the manager and we were just making burger like usual. And I noticed that when we toasted a sandwich, it would burn the paper a little on the edges. That probably shouldn't be happening. So, then a customer asks for just beef toasted. And the manager puts some beef on paper, and then puts it in the toaster. And we don't have a setting for just beef. So then when he opens the toaster, there was a fire on the beef. So then he starts to work it with the little metal tray thing, but all she ended up doing was fanning the flames, making the fire bigger. Well done. Fire sound, you got this, right? Then I went in the back and I got the fire extinguisher and I actually used it. I single-handedly saved that Mec restaurant. Wait, what have I done, boss? Is it okay if the beef is a little crispy and has nitrogen and carbon dioxide stuff on it? And that's part 1 of my Mec restaurant story. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2 because trust me, you're not ready for what happens next.